I wish now I hadn't deleted all that horror content. Eventually, it comes full circle, though, and you'll get back to it.
Hmm.
I wish I hadn't been so nervous about perception.
Yeah.
I had a viral video where I was just sitting in a tub. This was like just after Google bought YouTube. I was with YouTube way before when they were a startup, and I was sitting in the bathtub taking a bath, and I said, "Hey Jan, come in here with the camera. I want to do a vlog." I wasn't calling it a vlog then, and so I started talking about this incident where they were building a new Yankee Stadium, and a Red Sox fan had buried a Red Sox jersey in the concrete as like a curse against the Yankees. And I'm like, I want to talk about all the money they're spending to dig it up. What are you guys so scared of? If you're so good, a curse shouldn't do anything. It was like taunting the Yankees, and the thing went viral because I was just in the tub, like providing this commentary about sports, and but because I was in the tub, I pulled it at some point, like within a year. And I wish I hadn't. I wish, because as bad as I thought I looked, I was still like in my 20s, so I looked pretty good. And I just wish I still had that record.
Oh.
So, but whatever. I didn't know that I was going to be 40 at some point. Like, you never know.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell myself. I'm like, I should be, you know, everybody says this that they like are way more confident in their 30s and they wish they hadn't been so worried about how they look and how they're perceived in their 20s. So I'm like trying to absorb that advice.
Yeah, I remember last year I reconnected with this kid I used to make movies with back in my hometown. And I was just like, because I was restoring an old film we made. And I was like 21 or something like that when we made it. He was still in high school. The divide between ages with in a small town, when you're a creator, you'll take who you can get as far as collaborators go. And so I had younger and older people, but nobody my age was creating. And so, but I was very not confident with how I looked. But I was super lanky. Um, um, and I was just like, I kind of had a bit of a hick look about myself because, it's from rural poverty. And I look back at that footage and I was telling him, man, we were all so beautiful.
Oh.
So much more than now. He thought that was so funny because he remembered me just not being confident at all about any of that. And in the moment, I guess you're not because you're still comparing yourself. At least I was. I was comparing myself to all the traditionally beautiful people. And then I look back at, I'm like, I mean, yeah, youth is much more attractive than 40. This is what it is. And that's my lesson to everybody listening. Don't delete your stuff.